Welcome back to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. This right here is just a little informational video. I've had some people inquire. I've kind of researched it myself over the years, and then, of course, when I started my own channel. And the question always comes up, can you make a living or can you get rich off of YouTube? The short answer is yes. The long answer is a little more difficult to explain, and I'm going to do that a little bit for the people that's inquired or interested in starting their own channel and stuff like that. And I'm just kind of playing with these camera angles and stuff, guys. I thought I'd get my mascot, trusty mascot, the Fred the Zombie, in the picture today. And you notice I got some cold hard cash laying here, and the reason I have that laying up there is just representation of, people think you can get rich off of YouTube, and you can. There's people that are very rich off of YouTube. So I just kind of wanted to give a brief overview of how that works. By the way, these are $1 bills, so that explains in perspective kind of where I'm at with my channel and in comparison to other channels. There's literally people out there making millions of dollars a year doing YouTube channels, okay? That's not typical. Is it possible? Yes. And with the outdoor prepping genre, it's a little crowded in some ways, and it's also a very limited market. So that's where it's a little challenging for channels like myself. Now, one of the things that does really well with YouTube is channels dedicated towards things for children, for kids. And like one of the top YouTubers that make the most money out there, like in the millions of dollars a year, she does Disney toy reviews, and that's all she does. And I don't know the name of her channel, and I apologize. It depends on a lot of people think it's based on subscribers. Subscribers help, because what happens is every time I upload a video, or any YouTuber uploads a video, all those people that have signed up for notification, they will get notified. So in return, they most likely, possibly, or hopefully will watch your videos if they like your channel and follow it. So that's part of the reasons of subscribers. But there's also people that will never subscribe to any channel. They're just random YouTube people doing searches. They just get on there and start searching about a topic or whatever. And then you have, in the section out to the side here, beside the screen, you'll see suggested videos. And you ever been searching YouTube and all of a sudden you wind up with one of these weird videos, and you wonder how I got there, because you originally started out looking at, I don't know, vintage Michael Jordan dunks, and then all of a sudden, 30 minutes, an hour later, you're watching somebody pop a pimple or something weird, and you wonder how you got there. Well, it's because of those recommended videos off to the side. So that's kind of, when I ask you guys to rank, or to like, share, and subscribe, that's part of that, because the more engaged you are with the comments and things like that, that helps the channel across the board by doing the suggested videos. So some of the videos are just going to be seen by random people. Some people are going to be subscribers. So the key, I've been on YouTube now about 2 years. I had a 2-year anniversary back this past December. So now we're into January. So I've been on 2 years. I've got right at about 180 videos that I've done in 2 years. So think of it as a leaky roof. And you've got a roof that's got hundreds of holes in it. Well, sticking one bucket in the center of the room is not going to catch a lot of water. If I put 100 buckets in that room, I might catch a majority of the water. Occasionally you'll get a video that goes what's called viral, and it gets hundreds of thousands or millions of views. That's very rare with a channel. Occasionally a channel is spun off of a viral video, but a viral video normally is, like one of the riot type situations, the original video that started the riot, talking in prepping circles here. It could be, a random car chase, or, I got chased by the police today, or I got caught by the police today, or those type videos, and they wind up on the local news and then spreads through Facebook and things like that. It's a viral video. Very rarely does it happen on a channel. you know, as far as I put out a video and all of a sudden it goes viral. Could one go viral? Possibly. Depends on what the content was. There was a video a guy did. Matter of fact, he since got in trouble again. I saw there was a viral video of a guy that rigged up a drone shooting a Glock, and that video went viral, and then he just made the news again, in trouble with law enforcement on some level. So that's why I say, but to answer your question, yes, you can make some money on YouTube. A channel my size, very small. What I've done was I've started making a little bit of money, and when I say a little bit, I mean it took me like forever, 6 months to earn $100 kind of thing. So then it got to where you're making about, once you get so many subscribers, so many views, you're going to narrow that down to about $100 every quarter or every 3 months or so. Then hopefully it goes into the next stage where you're making about $100 a month. So I spend a lot of time and money, my personal money, buying products and things. Now, you will start getting some, as the channel grows, depends on your genre. The people that, the retailers and or the type of products that you're reviewing, if it has a genre, if you will, like mine's outdoor gear, then yes, you'll start getting some products sent to you free of charge. Sometimes it's on loan where they want you to ship it back. They pay for shipping both ways. They may give it to you to do what you want after the review and so forth. Some people get to a certain point where they're actually paid for the review. So it's a paid review. So if somebody contacts the channel, and they don't do that to me, but they may contact the channel and say, hey, we'd like for you to review our product, and then that YouTuber that's huge, that's really big, might send an email reply back saying, yes, that's fine, we charge $400 or $500 for the review, and we get to keep the product. So that's kind of how that works. So there's different revenue streams that you can make, and there's some perks to it as far as getting some free product. I get a little bit of free product here and there. It's not a whole lot. Like I said, I just did a review today on some outdoor type gear, clothing that I've been wearing. I bought that myself for testing purposes. I wanted to try something this year in the winter, and I went and bought them. So, just those two items alone were like, I don't know, $35-40. So let's just assume I made $100 this month in a video, or for all my videos. Then most of that money's already spent on 2 items, so it doesn't take long. So that's my point. I just kind of wanted to brief people of kind of how YouTube channels work, if you've ever thought about it. The reason I started my channel, if I can make a living off of YouTube, awesome, that would be great, right? But at the end of the day, I started my channel to share knowledge and share information with like-minded people. So as the channel grows, that's, I hopefully, if it does grow to some, larger capacity, that's awesome. And it's great that people like my content and so forth. And I'm happy about that. If I can actually make a little money on the side doing it, that's awesome too. But, the problem with most people when they start a YouTube channel, it's a lot of work. Because people don't see, I'm having to buy the product, try the product, I'm having to make the videos, upload the videos, and I'm not the best at editing. Everybody knows, if you watch my channel, I am no Spielberg, so I just kind of one-shot wonder with me a lot of times, and a lot of times I'll just redo it over and over again until I get it right. I'm going to get better with the production side, and I think that may be hurting my channel a little bit with some of the production. But I think some people like it raw and gritty. I'm not real flashy. I don't do a lot of this and that, so I kind of keep it simple. But some of the channels that are making huge money, FPS Russia making big money, like huge money on YouTube, because he's got millions and millions of subscribers, millions and millions of views, and so forth. But he took a while to get there. Now, sometimes it just catches on quickly, more so than other channels, and that really has to do with, do they like the channel, do they like the person doing the videos, things like that. So all that plays a part. Some of the channels that have ladies in them, women, that's always popular. They always grow very quickly a lot of times. That's just the way it is. Guys like looking at good-looking ladies. I mean, that's just, part of it, and I understand. That's why, as they say in advertising, sex sells. So that some of the channels grow quicker than others, and that's just part of it. But my suggestion to anybody wanting to start out a YouTube channel, find something you like, find something you have a passion in, talk about it, do the videos, do your best you can do with the videos, make sure you're producing good content, and make sure that you're consistent. You're trying to keep producing videos. Again, it takes a while. I mean, you might do 100 videos and you made like $100 in like 6 months, and you're like, oh my God, this is terrible. Well, just keep doing it. I mean, I saw a guy just yesterday, maybe. I was just kind of looking through some things business related about YouTube. And the guy has 150,000 subscribers, and he's bringing in about, I think he said around $10,000 a month in revenue. And the way the revenue works, guys, we are tied to Google AdSense. So what happens is when you see an advertisement in our videos, it's called monetization. When you see an advertisement pop up, either it's just a pop-up little, blip, or you have to hit the skip button. I do allow people to skip on my videos, the advertisement in the front. I prefer that if you follow my channel and really like me, go ahead and watch that video, that commercial, as long as it's a short one. If it's one of them real long ones, but some of those commercials are fairly short, if you would watch them, that actually helps me make a little bit of change here and there. And if a lot of people do it, obviously the change adds up. But that's how that works. Advertisers pay YouTube, and YouTube pays us for the content that we produce. That's how YouTube money is made, is through advertising, with probably most time it's like-minded products. And sometimes it's a generic product like, say, Geico Insurance may advertise on a lot of different genres of videos. So it may be kid videos, it may be here, there, a little everything. But anyway, guys, I just kind of wanted to brief you guys. If you had a curiosity, had some people ask, and I've been kind of researching. I've learned a lot in the last few months about how the money's made and what kind of money can be made and so forth, and I just thought I'd share it with you. As always, guys, you know the deal. Give us a thumbs up if you like our videos. It's always appreciated. Down there in that section down there, like I always say. Again, share our content. That's just like I explained to you kind of how it works and why it works. But as always, guys, appreciate the support of the channel. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll bring another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.